Evening guys, welcome back to Casita's virtual kitchen. Hope we're all well. A lovely dessert for you this evening. We're doing the Santiago Tart, the Tarta de Santiago. Very simple, very basic. It's a lemon and almond cake. It's very good. It's gluten-free and dairy-free, so it's suitable for all allergies, unless obviously you've got a nut allergy. In my mixer, you don't have to use a mixer for this, you can hand mix it if you want to, but I just find you get a bit more air into it through a mixer. I've got 5 large eggs, so I'm just going to whiz them up. So I'm going to go down with that, I'm just going to get a bit of air into them. Also down the front, before I start that, I'll just run through the ingredients with you. So I've got a lemon, I'm just going to zest that. Some sugar, this is caster sugar, so it's your nice fine sugar. Your ground almond, and then a little bit of cinnamon to season it. And then we've got our dish here, which is lined, all ready to go. And we're gonna bake that a little bit later. So I'm gonna turn the mixer on. It's gonna go on quite high. The eggs, we're going to add the sugar, nice and slowly. And a spoonful at a time. Now all the sugar's in, we're probably just going to give it another 30 seconds just to make sure it's all mixed in well. I'll turn it back up now. So I'm just going to lift this up and you'll see the egg white, or the egg whites, the whole eggs have gone quite sort of a white colour, and they've got a nice bit of volume in it. That's going to help us with our cake. So just lift it up, you can have a little look. Take out the whisk. So the next bit we're going to do by hand, okay? So we're just going to take this off. I'm going to fold in the other ingredients. So, got our ground almonds, we're going to go in them first. So they can all go in, and we're just going to fold them in like I say. So you see you've got loads of lovely air in that now. Obviously if you did it by hand it's fine, but you just don't get that light kind of air mixture. So we're going to go in with this, fold it all in. Try not to knock all the air out that you've just put into it. So this is a great recipe, really adaptable. We did it for a while with some pistachio paste in. And obviously it turns it a lovely green and it gives it a nice alternative taste. So it is quite adaptable. You can bake this with some fresh raspberries in the top or some fresh blackberries. It's really nice. So back to a little bit of the history. This is originating in Galicia, it's obviously in Spain from the medieval times. And when it's cooked, it's usually garnished with a bit of ice and sugar, which they dust at the cross of St. James. So yeah, so this is all really nicely mixed in now. Little bit of cinnamon. You don't want to go too heavy. You don't really want to turn the colour to sort of cinnamon colour. It's usually just about a quarter of a sort of teaspoon. So only a little bit in there to flavour. And then we're going to zest in the lemon. So this is a micropane. It'll zest it nice and fine. This you're just going to lift it all up and give it a nice sort of freshness. Works really well with the almond. Obviously the cinnamon as well. You can always do orange if you want it to be a bit different. That worked really well with cinnamon as well, very Christmassy, and the almonds. So I'm just going to grate all this in. Bear with me. There we go. You can stop at half a lemon if half a lemon's enough for you, but I like the whole lemon, so I'm going to go in. And that's just a case of mixing it all up. So like I said, I wasn't lying when I said this is the easiest dessert, man. It's literally 4 or 5 ingredients. So I'm just going to mix it all in now, make sure it's all evenly flavoured. So when we bake this, I've got the oven on 180, which is gas mark 4, and then I'm going to bake that for about 30 to 40 minutes, just so if you're going to poke it with a cocktail stick or anything like that, it comes out clean. So any sort of cake basics. And I'm going to come back later, I'm going to show you how to garnish it up. Lovely. So it's nicely mixed now, it's a nice bit of air into it. It's going to go straight into my dish here. This is a slightly smaller bowl than the recipe for, so I'm not going to put it all in. I'm going to give it a little shake, bash it down a little bit so it's nice and even, and that's it. That's our Santiago Tart. Like I said, it's very, very simple. I'm going to bake it now, we're going to come back later and we're going to garnish it up and taste it. So, okay guys, so we've baked our Santiago Tart now. Like I said, it was for about 35-40 minutes at 180. I've taken it out, I've let it cool. I've made a little stencil of the cross here, so this is something you can easily do at home. Just go on Google and Google the cross and you can make your own stencil. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to garnish it up. I've got some icing sugar here, I've got a fine sieve. I'm just going to go in with the icing sugar. So we usually serve this with vanilla ice cream, so if you've got a bit of ice cream, great, obviously. If not, you can do it with a bit of maybe sort of just normal pouring cream. You want to go quite generous with the ice and sugar, so obviously the cross will stand out when you take it off. Okay. And we're going to try and get this cross off without causing a big scene. And there we go. So it looks really nicely garnished, beautiful. I mean, you could do it the other way around, but this is the way we're doing it. And we're just going to have a little slice out of it so you guys can see. So you notice I'm using a serrated knife here just to make it a little bit easier. Nice and easy, let the knife do the work. We'll open it up and you can see it's a lovely sort of light airy mixture. We can take a nice little slice off it here for our plate. Let the knife do the work. Put that onto the plate there. And there we have it, there's our Santiago Tart. Our lemon or almond cake, nice and moist, nice and sort of tender. And that's it. Thank you very much again for joining. Hope you've enjoyed the Santiago Tart. Try it at home, please. And if you've enjoyed it, please subscribe for more videos just like this. Thank you very much and take care. Bye-bye.